it's always been a way for like street news, you know, just to like let people know who don't really have the means or be able to go, you know, to go see what's going on.
I feel like hip hop has been two pivotal things. Number one, I feel like hip hop has been a vessel for the youth to use and to be used by once they tap into, you know, their musical inclinations.
So I would say giving hip hop's role in this current generation as well as like the preceding generation is more so a way of giving voice to the voiceless. A lot of times, like people of our age and younger feel as though the things that they say isn't really like heard.
Rappers are the storytellers. They the voice of those neighborhoods, like whether you from LA, whether you from New York. And it's like, yes, a lot of bad things that go down, but for example, like the people who were and are purchasing the music, you know, keeping the music alive, like they would have no idea. It just sounds good.
To, you know, convey the message of the movement, convey the message of those who listen to that music. Two, I think music and hip hop specifically has been the heartbeat of that youth. Is what's keeping us alive in our darkest moments.
I think music is something that Black people just know innately, whether it's music, art in different formats, things of that nature. It's just something that comes like really easy to us. So I think that's just like another way of us like expressing ourselves. So I think that's what brings forth social change in a big way, sometimes in a way that people don't understand or see or think that it is very important or integral, but it is.
MJ, Michael Jackson, for sure.
George Jackson.
Erykah Badu.
Kanye.
Sade. I love how she grooves on the beat, as well as her live band.
And Jonathan Jackson, who's probably my earliest remembrances, because I went through a lot of situations where I was enclosed and confined in environments that I didn't want to be in, where it was mass control of the people who were confined. So I related to them.
I got a lot of different influences in a lot of different lanes, but history makers, man, like Obama for sure. I actually played Obama in a play back in the elementary school, like back when he was a senator before he was the president. So like being able to figure out who he was and then see who he became after the fact, like really influenced me just.
Ella Fitzgerald, love her, as well as Amy Winehouse. I think that's where I take my biggest influences off of, and I try to emulate myself to be something of a mixture of all of those beings.
Just last October, I went to New York on a drill summer. They have a genre of music in New York that's going on right now called drill music. So we did something to really just speak against what drill music produces. I sat down with K Fly. He was one of the drill music artists of that time in that era, and we did some collective things together for the community to really just make people take a step back and see that, you know, bearing arms on your community and on your reflections is the definition of insanity. It's clear genocide. You want genocide, you got it right there in your community.
I was a part of a band called Think I'll Be All, also vocalist and musician. And what we would do all the time, and they still do it now. We on some separate things. We all working. I still got love for them. They just did a show last night back downtown in Montgomery. But we would just pretty much I just want to spread love, man. Just people. I want to say I'm the man. I have a little bit of pullback in Montgomery and back in Meridian, but like I like to really be where the people don't want to be. I like to really be in the hood, really in the streets, and like just sneak some knowledge into my homies here. You know what I'm saying? Like it's really people out here like messed up in the head as far as like being stuck in that hood mentality. And not to say that their mentality is all bad, but it's some things that people have to unlearn.
I believe so. Maybe not in the way that is like traditionally spoken. I feel as though I use my platform as just being the person that I want every other person to be, if that makes any type of sense. Like I feel like my energy is that of the sense that can be transferable. I think that people that experience me and are around me can understand who I am, and in the same breath that elevates who they are. So I think that's how I use my platform. It's just by experiencing other people and getting to interact with others.
So Ace of Spades, HASE of Spades everywhere. Twitch, Twitter, Instagram. That's basically like my main active. You can check my music out on all streaming platforms. I only have one EP out right now, Ace of Heart.
Y'all can follow me on Twitter, Jazz B Martinez, JASB as Brianna, Martinez, MARTINEZ, and then also on Instagram at Jazz Martinez, which is JASC as in zebra, Martinez, MARTINEZ.
No Love at No Love Lingo on IG. Other than that, you're just gonna have to catch me in the wind next time we get active.
Shake the field, Alabama.